Okay, first one is the structure of atmosphere. Already know about the propagation. Propagation means you can transmit the radio wave and electromagnetic wave for the transmitting and receiving for the ground and space. Okay, so structure of atmosphere is consists of three regions. First one is the troposphere, second one is the ionosphere and outer atmosphere. So troposphere available at 15 kilometers, ionosphere available at 50 to 250 kilometers, at atmosphere, outer atmosphere available at above 250 kilometers. So what is the troposphere? Okay, so troposphere, the important property of troposphere is that temperature decrease with increase the height and fall to the minimum temperature is 68 Fahrenheit, and this is a structure of atmosphere. So troposphere is available above the Earth, troposphere and ionosphere and outer atmosphere. Okay, so troposphere available at 15 kilometers, and ionosphere consists of a D layer, E layer, F1 layer, and F2 layer. So D layer is a 50 to 90 kilometer, and E layer is 90 to 140 kilometer. F1 layer is at 140 to 250 kilometer. F2 layer is at 250 to 400 kilometers. So above the 400 kilometer outer atmosphere is available. That is that region is called the G region. Okay, and ionosphere. So ionosphere, what is the operation of ionosphere here? So ionosphere available at 50 to 250 kilometer. The ionosphere, you can transmit the what are the ray means, that is a U ray, beta ray, and alpha cosmic rays. So this ionosphere, there are different layers available for the daytime and night time. So daytime available layer is a E layer, F1 layer, F2 layer, and nighttime available layer is a F and E and F layer. And next one, D region. So D region or D layer. So below the E is called D region. So what is the height of this D region is 50 kilometer to 90 kilometer. Critical frequency range is 100 kilohertz, and electron density range is 10 to the power of 40 to 10 to the power of 16. And next one is a E layer. So E layer occurs only at daytime. So electron density ranges is for a daytime and the night time. So daytime range is 10 to the power of 5 to 4.5 into 10 to the power of 5. And the nighttime range is 5 into 10 to the power of 3 to 10 to the power of 4. And the height ranges is 90 to 140 kilometers. Critical frequency range is 3 megahertz to 5 megahertz. And next one is a F region. So F region, so combination of F1 and F2 is called the F region. Okay, so this region lies between the 140 kilometer to 400 kilometer from the Earth surface. So height is 270 kilometers. Critical frequency range is 5 megahertz to 7 megahertz. And this is the operation of F region. F region is low altitude throughout the year, high altitude only in summer. Okay, and the difference between F1 layer and F2 layer. So what are the difference for F1 layer and F2 layer is a height, electron density, critical frequency, ionization. So height of F1 layer is 140 kilometer to 250 kilometer. F2 layer height is 250 kilometer to 400 kilometer. So electron density of the F1 layer 2 into 10 to the power of 5 to 4.5 into 10 to the power of 5. And the F2 layer electron density range is 3 into 10 to the power of 5 to 2 into 10 to the power of 6, and the critical frequency range is F1 layer 5 megahertz to 7 megahertz. F2 layer critical frequency range is 10 megahertz to 12 megahertz. And ionization. So F1 layer ionization is oxygen atom. F2 layer ionization is UV and X-ray. Okay. So this is an explanation of atmosphere. And next one is a ground wave propagation. Okay, so what is a ground wave propagation? Means you can transmit the electromagnetic waves above the Earth. Okay, so below the space. Ground wave propagation, you can transmit the electromagnetic waves one area to another area. You can using the antenna is a vertical antenna. So this is a vertically polarized. Okay. So what is this is a ground wave propagation? You can using the transmitter and receiver for the particular distance. Okay, transmitter and receiver for the particular distance. Again, you can transmit the another wave. You can connect it to the another antenna for the vertical antenna. You can transmit and receive the electromagnetic waves. So different types of vertical antenna you can using the multiple range of vertical antenna you can using the ground wave propagation for electromagnetic waves transmitting and receiving process. That is a ground wave propagation. Okay, so this is operation. So ground wave propagation, ground wave produced by vertical antenna and vertically polarized. You can using the electromagnetic waves for one area to another area transmission. That is a vertical antenna. That is a vertically polarized. For the considerable distance, you can using the considerable distance. Again, you can transmit the wave means you can connect it to the another antenna. Okay, or you can install to the another antenna. That is a vertical antenna. That frequency range is up to 2 megahertz. For example, is a AM radio. Okay, amplitude modulation radio. And next one is a skywave propagation. So this is today's topic. So skywave propagation. So what is the main concept of skywave propagation? Means you can transmit the electromagnetic waves for the long distance communication. You can transmit the electromagnetic waves for the long distance communication. You can using the two antennas only for the transmitter side and the receiver side. Okay, so that is a difference between ground wave and skywave propagation. So ground wave propagation you can using the multiple antennas, and the skywave propagation you can using the two types of antennas for the transmitter side and the receiver side. So what is the operation of skywave propagation? So you can transmit the electromagnetic waves goes to the ionosphere, reflected to the earth, again reflected to the ionosphere, reflected to the earth, again reflected to the ionosphere, finally reach the receiver for the destination. Okay, you can using the two types of antennas here. So first you can transmit the ionosphere for the electromagnetic waves goes to the ionosphere. The electromagnetic waves goes to the ionosphere, reflected to the earth, again reflected to the ionosphere, again reflected to the earth, again reflected to the ionosphere. Finally, you reach the destination of receiver antenna. That is a skywave propagation. So this is operation. So the signal reflected from ionized layer of atmosphere back down to the earth. Okay, so you can transmit the electromagnetic waves or radio waves, goes to the ionosphere, reflected to the earth, again goes to the ionosphere, reflected to the earth. Finally, you got the you reach the electromagnetic waves for the destination. That means receiver antenna. Okay, so signal can travel a number of hope back and forth between ionosphere and earth surface. That is means hope back forth means that is a reflected wave. So you can transmit the ionosphere that reflected to the earth, again reflected to the ionosphere, reflected to the earth. Okay, finally you reach the destination. Next, reflection effect causes by the refraction. So reflected effect causes by the refraction, that is called refraction. The frequency range of this skywave propagation is 2 to 30 megahertz. 2 to 30 megahertz. For example, amateur radio, CB radio. What is a CB radio means? That is a citizen band. Okay, that is a citizen band. 27 megahertz frequency range. 27 megahertz frequency range. What is the citizen band radio means? So each and every citizen having a without license, you can install the FM radio. You can install the FM radio or AM radio for the particular frequency range is a 27 megahertz. That is a rule. So each and every citizen having a without license, we can creating the citizen band frequency range of FM radio or AM radio. So that is a CB radio. Okay, every citizen you can using the 27 megahertz frequency range without license. You can install the radio station. Okay, for the 27 megahertz frequency range. So above the 27 megahertz means you got the license from the India. Okay, India or any other way. Okay, so you can limited the range of 27 megahertz frequency range. You can using the citizen band of radio. So you can using the 27 megahertz frequency range. You can you install the FM radio or AM radio. Okay, so that is a without license you can install the radio station, that is a CB radio, that is a system